Hey everybody, Martin here and welcome to chapter 3 of the After Effects cookbook. In this chapter I will be going over compositing. Compositing is the art of placing any kind of item or footage or text inside of your footage and making it look like it belongs there like I did here. I got the reflection of the water to sort of match the ripple. Oh, come on. Of the waters so that it looks like it belongs inside of the footage. And this is something that can be really basic like I did here. I've got some stationary footage, so I only have to put it in one place and not keyframe it, but I will go over keyframing in a later tutorial. So I figured I should start with stationary shots first. Beauty of nature. This is part of the Vimeo weekend project. Let's see if I got it here. The Vimeo Weekend Project is a bi-weekly project which starts every Thursday or Friday-ish, maybe sometimes Saturday, and it's just a project of 3 to 4 days in which you have to make a short video or a longer video ranging from 5 seconds to 3 minutes. And you can win a plus account by doing so. So definitely check it out if you're a Vimeo user. I join in as much as I can to try and win that plus account, even though I already have one. So if I win a plus account, I will be gifting it to you. Um, Meaning if I win several times. And this weekend project is the video haiku, which is making an haiku, which is a Japanese form of poetry, which is 5 syllables, 7 syllables, and then again five. And you got to place it in a clip of 5 seconds, 7 seconds, and again 5 seconds, aka the same format as in haiku. So I figured this would be a great example to make a little tutorial on how to composite text inside of your footage. The difference between working in After Effects, which is a compositing program, and programs like the very widely used Sony Vegas or other programs like Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro, Avid Media Composer, those kind of programs are NLEs, non-linear editors, which are used to make videos of uh, composited shots or just plain shots straight off your camera. After Effects is a compositor. There are well, it's actually pretty rare to find another compositor which is so widely used, but After Effects is the most used compositing program, and it is basically just a program to add effects to and export them to use in your NLE. So, with the bit of information done, let's start the tutorial. I'm using stationary shots in the drowned land of Saeftinghe, and I don't know if you know the place, but I'll drop a link in the description to the area. It's mighty fun to record in there, and you can get some really amazing footage. I'll just show you one clip. This is what I shot just 2 days ago, and it was really quite something to see something like this and be able to get close to fish like that is really quite something. They did scare away for some reason. I was standing perfectly still, but they probably spotted me. So yeah, I've encountered seals, rare birds. It's a great area. If you're ever in Holland and you want to check out nature, be sure to pay Saeftinghe a visit. It's a really great experience. It did take me 6 hours of walking to get maybe 5 minutes of video, which I'll be using in a professional project, which I'm preparing another tutorial series for. That's why, unfortunately, I did not upload that much as I promised again. And I'm really sorry for that, but making tutorials as good as they can be takes some preparation. I'm not doing these scripted, but I try to make them as good as I possibly can. Um, let's just shut up for a minute and start the tutorial because I feel like I'm rambling on. So, I've made my own haiku. It's not really finished yet, but you'll see the finished video when it's aired on Vimeo. Be sure to add me as a contact there. I don't really care about subscribers or likes on YouTube. Just subscribe if you like my videos, but I'm not gonna be an annoying douche and put please like in every video I make. So here you go. Subscribe, like if you want to, but I'm gonna shut up about it in the future tutorials. So the second line of the haiku is fish swimming in the water, which is 7 syllables. And let's find a nice way to composite this inside of the footage. And remember, this is a still clip, so it won't be that hard to place the footage. Um, let's just first look at the footage and see where we can put it in so it looks nicely. Looks nice. Sorry. Again, I am Dutch, so my English isn't perfect, but I try to work at it as best as I can. So, fish swimming in the water. We got a lot of fish here, which is why I made the second line fish swimming in the water, quite obviously. But now we gotta look at it and see where we want to place our text. My initial thought is to just place, to try and let the fish say the text. And this might sound a bit weird, but I think you know where I'm going to go with this. So let's grab our text tool and click in the footage and type fish. Oops, wrong button. And I want, yes, I'm going into keyframing a bit. I'll make an extensive tutorial on keyframing later on, but for now this will have to do. And I'm going to try to make this big fish right here say fish. So let's grab our footage, our text, drag it over there, and place it a bit above the fish. And let's drag a bit back. Let's see where it bobs up. There it is. Here it comes. Okay, here's where the mouth starts coming above the water. And I'm only going to do fish and then I'm going to end the tutorial because this might be a bit tedious to try and follow the motion without tracking it. With this kind of stuff, I do prefer manual tracking because if you got so many of the same fish, the tracker gets a bit crazy and tries to follow all of them. So, we're going to place it right here. Let's zoom in a bit to 200%. And let's check the scale of it. And let's see here. Here's the fish above water, so we're going to set a keyframe here and drag it a bit forwards. And I'm going to go back a bit. And here it goes under for just a second. So here we're going to set the scale to 0. And it automatically makes a keyframe. And let's see how that looks. There we go. And we're gonna use the pan behind tool. And I don't really use this tool that much, but for typographic stuff, I quite like it. So let's drag it inside of the middle bottom square. There it is. And let's place it exactly where the fish's mouth is. Oops, let's see here. Here it comes. Let's there. Set up. Press P to bring up the position. Hit a keyframe, and that is the little stopwatch right here. With this, you start up the keyframes, and the rest will be added automatically if you change the parameters of the position. So it's coming up here, and we're gonna move it a bit to here. And as you can see, as I drag it along, this line becomes created. That was a bit weirdly said, but we got this line, and we want to drag it right above the fish again, so like it's saying fish. And now it's moving on to here, so let's drag it up here, and as you can see, it automatically makes a bend, and sometimes you don't want that, but in this case we're gonna go with it. I'm gonna make an extensive keyframing tutorial to show you all the tips and tricks of some good keyframing. And let's move it a bit up so it's over here, and let's see how that works out. Fish, and let's see here, and this takes about a second, so let's make it a bit longer because I gotta fill 7 seconds. There we go. And now press T on your keyboard for the opacity, move it a bit back, and as you can see it follows quite nicely. And press somewhere, well, about 10 frames before you stop animating. Hit the stopwatch and move forward, and where it stops, well, let's move a bit further and drag the opacity to 0. As you can see here, it nicely fades out. Move over a bit, and let's just change the position a bit to here so it stays following the fish. And there we go, we've just composited one piece of text inside of our footage. There are many different ways of compositing text inside of your footage. Let's preview that real quick. Let's turn this one off for a second. Damn trucks. And it's a bit small, I'll change that in a second. And let's just right click, preview, RAM preview. And this might take a quick second, so I'm going to take a sip of my drink real quick. That's the good stuff. Okay. It's almost done. And there we go. Let's turn off the audio for this real quick because it might interfere with my tutorial making. And as you can see, it says fish, and I'm gonna composite in the other words as I go along, so it says fish swimming in the water. We also gotta adjust this real quick, so let's do that. Hold Shift, by the way, to lock it to other to other cuts. I only recently found that out. I always zoomed in and tried to do that really precisely, but just hold Shift and that works a lot better. There we go. So this is my start in compositing. There will be more chapters on compositing, different ways of compositing. I will be including motion tracking through Mocha, which is a little program added into After Effects CS4 and CS5. And maybe, well, I'll link you to Sam and Nico's channel from Corridor Digital. They have an amazing tutorial on how to use Buju to really precisely track your footage, which is a lot better than I can do in my tutorials. So I'll link you to that when I make my compositing tutorial with motion tracking. I hope this tutorial was any bit helpful. I might just add, this is a really basic keyframe tutorial as well, as you saw here, next to the compositing itself. So check out my Vimeo channel. Check out my other videos on YouTube, and I'm a frantic Facebook user now, so if you want to add me on Facebook, I'll drop a link in the description below. I really give a lot of updates on new videos or planned videos or work related stuff on there. If I get enough friends on Facebook through that, I will start updating daily on whatever I'm doing, so you can keep up with my work. I'm just really excited that people actually show interest into my work, so it's a great motivational tool to keep at it and create more tutorials like these. So I'll see you guys next time, and my internet is currently down, So I'll upload this in a second. See you guys next time.